Hello and welcome to the second game of Vitality versus Splyce.
Vitality on blue side now, Splyce on red because they swap after every game. Now Fizz ban towards Wonderwear, Rise ban. Nuke Duck played a lot of Rise loss, but as did most mid laners, but he was one of the best.
Haven't they messed up? It still says 0-0 at the top.
Yeah, they have.
Okay.
Vlad ban. Vlad was really good against them last game, so and that probably means that they don't want to first pick it, so they're just going to ban it away. In Italy, standard ban. The Vitality squad not really showing up that much. They sort of just let Splyce take over the map and then just lost. Bard. Pretty standard.
Yeah, pretty good top tier support.
Now, do you ban the Kindred here, or do you just let them have it?
If you don't ban the Kindred, yeah.
Well, it's going to be a first pick Kindred.
And that doesn't leave you Italy.
Echo and Malco is still open, and I assume they'll be traded at some point.
Yeah. Yeah, there's the Kindred. Lucian Echo.
That's what I assume is a repeat of the last game. Now, Nuke Duck played quite a bit of Zillium as well.
Yeah.
I want to see them bring out that. I mean, they normally paired it with Bard, because Bard would ult and then you double bombed on the thing, so they'd immediately get stunned afterwards.
That's pretty good.
But it turns out that got countered by a Thresh. Thresh just chucks out his lantern, and you can grab the lantern before the bombs stun you.
Oh.
Like, you don't even have to do it that quickly. It was sort of...
Yeah, there's the Maokai
And they're going for the Ezreal instead of the Caitlyn. The Caitlyn didn't really do much last game.
So, yeah.
I guess. Yeah. Now I assume this will be the Rek'Sai. Now it could be Trundle support,
Yeah.
or Trundle top, and then they move Echo mid. Which wouldn't be a bad shit. Graves. He's been favoured less recently. But Kissing always hovers Zillium.
No, but I really want it. That'd be great. The Karma. A lot of the top tier supports are down, so. Yeah.
Okay.
Switching out.
So Splyce will always have the choice of either running Trundle support or Trundle top, depending on who these people put. Lysandra Karma. So they've got really solid engage.
That's a lot of engage.
Victor would be fine.
Yeah.
Sandra's a pretty solid laner. It's not really, doesn't have that many troubles.
No.
Okay, so who do you think has the better comp at the moment? Well, not at the moment, like overall.
I'm gonna have to favour Vitality. Just the Trundle Graves aren't as strong right now, picking up the Kindred and having the engage from Lissandra, Maokai. I feel is just gonna favour them.
Yes, but I'm saying I agree. But if Wonder gets like a multi-man parallel convergence into the Lucian Victor Graves AoE damage,
Yeah.
they can just blow anyone up. Unless Mighty Bear's there to
Yeah.
so
But that's quite difficult to get off.
yeah, I guess.
And we're on to the Rift.
Okay, like I was saying, Ezreal tends to be one of the better AD carries into Trundle support because if he puts down the pillar, he can blink over it and doesn't have to try and dash.
Yeah.
And the Trundle is less likely to get to you to steal your AD.
True.
Whereas if you're playing something like Caitlyn or someone you can't really escape, then but with Trundle being able to take Maokai's tank stance in team fights, that does leave Vitality with a relatively squishy team and will rely on the Karma shields to keep them alive.
Yeah.
Or Nuke Duck to self-ult, which you will in most fights.
So we got... Is that both teams? Lane swapping?
No, Vitality spot lane setting up. It's either a predict or they just didn't want the 2v2.
Victor obviously picking up the cleanse.
Yeah, really
Against
standard
Lissandra,
against
yeah.
Sandra. Which allows her to take TP. So this time it's Vitality with the double TP. Unlike last game.
Yeah.
Maybe they can play the map
Oh.
as good, if not better. That was weird.
Yeah.
Level 2 advantage.
Ooh, the pillar goes up, slows them. Trundle's taking a lot of harass. So's Lissandra apparently.
Trading all over the map. This is what we want. Preferably not the same time though.
No.
Kindred not going for the mark.
Apparently she just walked past it. Really not sure.
So, it's one mark for Kindred. Nice.
Yeah.
Lissandra with slight farm lead that I don't think Victor can get all those, or getting all those minions won't help.
Standard keystones,
Yeah,
as far as I can tell.
yeah, they're all pretty average. I mean, sometimes Karmas go for Thunderlords for extra damage in lane, but the majority go Wind Speakers. Lysandra backed for a second Doran's and refillable, which is something Faker does a lot. So you don't have to waste 100 gold on every back for like 2 health pots.
Yeah, it's fine.
Damn. Wonderware likes to start Doran's on Echo, which is it better? Who knows? Because other people don't, probably not, but I guess it'll give them slightly better trading. But it will also mean Maokai has better sustain, which he has anyway because of his kit, so
Mm.
Karma Shield blocking the autos. Yeah, neither of these lanes really have much kill potential because Ezreal doesn't do enough damage this early on, and Trundle can't really set up a kill unless he like traps someone against a wall. But you'd have to trap the Karma.
Yeah. Ooh. Gang being set up bot lane.
They're making that really obvious.
Ooh, he walks towards brush and yeah.
Yeah.
No.
It was. I think Cabo could have backed off a bit because it just made it so obvious. Okay, so now it's changed where Lucian doesn't want a BF sword. Ezra wants to back to get his tier, and Lucian wants serrated Dirk. So you either force him back early enough where he can't afford tier and you can get a longsword, or you keep him in lane long enough for him not only to afford tier but not to have been stacking it for a few minutes. Because if you leave it too long, he can like complete his Maramune. Is that what it's called? I always mix up the two tier items, but
Mana Moon and Mirror Mana.
oh, okay, whatever. And yeah, if he can get that while you only have the serrated Dirk or maybe 4 long swords, he can still trade pretty well. So you want him to be sitting on the tier while you're sitting on some AD. Some pretty bad farming under tower there.
Favourable trades for the Maokai.
See, I like to see Maokai's go Doran's Ring
Yeah.
because your health sustain is good because of your passive, and you only need that. And it's
Ooh,
you normally get
raise
mana
percent for the
problems. It's Lysandra. That's gonna happen. Yeah, like you see, Cabochon's mana's pretty low, and
Yeah,
you end up and your early on costs so much mana. So if someone comes in for a gank, even if they don't force any like summoners or anything, you'll be out of mana.
stops the Trundle's back.
Okay, they're really hating backing.
Yeah.
That's going to deny that whole wave.
Trundle's gonna have to stay.
It's a sizable farm lead in the mid lane over to Nuke Dirk.
Yeah, see, he can just shove it in under Victor's tower, makes it very hard for him to farm.
And Victor's going to be taking Kindred's mark.
Yeah.
Yeah, so as they're back in lane, that's Tear Sheen for Ezreal and Serrated Dirk and 2 longswords for Lucian. So his trading still should be better.
Yeah, but they probably don't want to trade as much, and they're just going to try and poke them down, and then they won't be able to trade evenly.
Yeah. Yeah, none of these lanes really have any like kill potential. Good. Yeah, Victor doesn't have enough to burst down Lissandra. He has cleanse, so Lissandra can't kill him. The only chance of us getting a kill is if Graves runs into Kindred and Kindred destroys him. Especially with Skirmish as Saber.
True.
Yeah, there's no way Graves can win that fight. So again, nothing's happening.
Nope.
Okay. So, some vision being cleared, scuttles being taken, minions being killed. It's a tough life on the Rift.
Oh, Kindred comes in. Flashes both side, and he's gonna go down. First blood to the Kindred.
That was unexpected.
That was
Just as he comes to ward, Kindred pops out.
flash down for Kindred and Maokai, and also flash down for the Echo.
And then that's Cloud Drake going over.
Oh, alright. So he tries to stop the back, doesn't realise the Kindred's there. She gets the slow, flash snared, flash then again from the Kindred.
It's an easy first blood.
And that's Infernal Drake coming up next.
So teams will have a higher priority on that.
Yeah.
Rod completed for Lissandra. Splyce can't win that trade because of the Calmer shield. Such a... Now I want to see what Graves does. Is Graves gonna go Phantom Dancer, Death Stance, or is he gonna go back to the Sterax more? Or Black Cleaver. Trick used to go Black Cleaver, and it's been cheapened, so it's the business term.
Yeah.
Victor's caught up with the farm difference. It's not that much anymore. About 10 where it was 20. And he's going to get Kindred's mark again.
That's not good for the Kindred.
The only really There's only a like 0.2k gold lead, which means Splyce are just have a bit more gold. Regard a bit. Splyce. Okay, no, now it's back to 0.4. It's just the first blood difference.
Yeah.
Ooh, that damage.
Kindred stealing that blue.
Kindred's just gonna steal as well.
Yeah.
Oh, they're going for the dive onto the Echo. I don't think there's a way he's gonna get out of this.
No. Gets in. Tries to ult for the health, but
Yeah.
imprisoned in
picks up
that
the kill.
tomb.
Hey, the blue buff stolen away
That was
by police.
good. Oh,
Oh, but they're gonna try and.
dive this. Flash from Ezreal.
I think they can get out of that,
Yeah.
but they don't see the Victor.
Oh, that's a
Oh.
lot of damage. That
Now,
Karma is
Lissandra's up
deleted.
top, so they're not going to be able to trade towers, and they're not going to stop the
No.
Lissandra. So overall, that's a net gain for Vitality. Like both trading 1 kills, but they get a tower.
Pillar goes up, flashes the pillar. Shields come up. She thinks she's away. Just all of her
So
health
much
gone.
damage. With that 0-2 Echo, 1-0 Victor, and then 1-0 Kindred Maokai. I mean, if Maokai gets ahead of... If Maokai can, like, out-trade the Echo in lane, then that tends to be an issue, because as soon as Maokai gets the advantage in a lane like that, he's just the better pick overall.
Yeah.
Because you can't even like try and split up with Echo if Maokai can join.
TPs, he's imprisoned in the tomb. Maokai's coming in from behind. Solution's got
That's a
nowhere
dead
to go.
Bobby. Oh, he was just playing so pushed up.
Yeah, and he had no vision. Ooh.
And with Drake up in 5, that's going to be an Infernal Drake for Vitality. Which Kendrick couldn't take on her own.
Gonna get a tower for it, but that's no. Oh, Grace is in the pit. Oh, the ult to save the dragon.
But she's really low.
She's out.
He could have tried to commit for her, but he would probably end up being killed by the rest of the team.
She was also a higher level there.
Yeah.
She probably could have stolen it away from him, but committed with the ult. It's wind infernals for Vitality.
So they'll run fast and hit hard. I mean, they won't run that fast. They'll run with the speed basic boots and hit slightly harder.
Two towers for Splyce now.
Gold lead is in Splyce's favour despite being down 2 kills. And 2 dragons. But if they can defend that, they've got good wave clips. Now, what's going on? Nothing. No vitality vision in the entire bot side of the map, but don't really need it.
No.
Baron's just gone live. Neither have any wards in the pit.
Oh, they
But
go
with
for this dive.
Victor not there, yeah, it's either a dive or they'll just get the tower.
Yeah, they're going in on the echo. He uses the ult. Smelko's taking a lot of damage.
I think they sort of overstepped that.
Yeah.
That's roughly a 40 farm lead for Lucian.
Yes, Splyce have farm lead in almost every lane.
Yeah, and that one in the jungle. Oh, there's been even. That one in the jungle.
And
That -1 in the jungle.
ooh, that's the second Inferno Drake coming up.
Both TPs will be up on the side of Vitality when it's up. But support's going Locket.
Standard stuff.
Graves is going for Black Cleaver. Which
Yes.
will help against the Maokai. Kindred on the back.
She's going in. But no one's really with her.
Donates them the Scuttle Crab. Okay, so what are the win conditions of the team? Vitality want to team fight. Splyce sort of want to team fight. I think the later the game goes on, the more it favours Splyce.
Yeah.
Because although Maokai scales tanky wise better than Echo, Trundle can take his stats.
True.
And Nuke Duck on Lysandra, as the game goes on, you lack the damage to really burst people, and you end up having to self-ult because ulting someone else won't do enough.
Well, they're starting the Baron here. Trying to sneak it.
They must know something is going on.
They're heading
But I
towards
think
it,
it's
yeah.
too late.
They've That's a
But
Baron to Vitality.
that's
Not even a contest.
and they'll be back out on the map for when Dragon spawns. TP behind. I think that's
Ooh.
Lissandra. Oh, it's
It's
cancelled.
cancelled. That means Echo's TP's down and they still
They
have
will
TP
get dra-
advantage. But yeah. Kindred goes in for the steal.
Oh,
Holds up.
oh,
That's a
massive AoE.
4-man snare for Lissandra. Kindred goes down, but he does get the dragon. Echo is very far back.
Oh, the outplay.
And he's dead. That's a 1-for-1. But Vitality got Drake.
As well as that Baron earlier.
That was well played by Lissandra, keeping off almost all of their back line from that fight. Hopefully we get a replay. There we go. So Lissandra comes in, flashes, entombs herself on 4 of the enemy team. Kindred just losing the fight to the Echo at the back.
So this looks like it's heading in Vitality's favour by quite a bit.
Yeah.
So the same as last game, everyone's just sitting in their lanes, but then one team goes back to get neutral objectives.
Ooh, snare onto the Trundle. He's been entombed. Flash isn't going to save him and he's dead.
That was a
That's-
lot used for a support though.
That was.
Void Staff already picked up on Victor. Which I guess the team has a bit, especially with Lockout.
Yeah. Malko's getting a lot of MR.
Oh, he's going for the Spirit Banshees. Which is weird because like they have 2 magic damage threats, one who's not doing very well.
Echo
And he's
goes
got-
in, he's snared, but he has to ult out.
Cover shot tanks are full culling.
He gets trapped by the pillar and he's down. Lissandra comes in, entombs herself, picks
Oh,
up the
shit.
Lucian. Ult down from Kindred, saves her, and they pick up the Trundle.
I don't think she ulted herself.
Did she not?
No, I don't think so.
Maybe she did. We'll
I was
see in a
gonna-
minute, probably.
Complain that she didn't ult herself.
We'll see. Maokai's trapped in all of their teams. She comes in. Oh no, she ults Lucian. Trundle's standing in the Lands Respite, but no one to back him up.
I think his self ult would have been better in that situation. It wouldn't have made that much of a difference,
No.
but now Zonya's completed, she can buy so much time on their backline. Just jump in there, W them, ult herself, then Zonya's. And all 3 TPs are up. So, Dragon up in 140. Did we see which one it was?
No. But we might.
If there's a fight around Dragon, whoever wins that will probably get Dragon and Baron. So,
Yeah, that could bring Splyce back into the game if they win that fight.
or just completely shut them out, but
Let's have a look. No, okay, hold on.
so getting a position around. They need to remove that ward and that tri-brush because that's a great flank ward if they're near Dragon.
It's true. It's 30 seconds on Dragon.
If you're not contesting your wards, then you just spend a whole lot of time wasted.
Yeah. Oh, the ward from the tri-brush expires.
Oh,
Splyce are moving towards the Dragon.
they're going in blind, but
It's
They seem
another
to-
Infernal. TP comes out.
Mighty Bear's already jumped out. Yeah, it's a good choice.
Jumps back in. The Maokai's round the back.
That's gonna be the Infernal
Lysandra entombing herself, getting 3 of them caught. And that's Drake to Vitality, along with 2 kills. They're
And that
gonna,
should be Baron.
that's 3 Infernal Drakes. It's a lot of increased damage. Splyce are not going to make it in time there. Sandra comes in, flashes and tombs herself again. Catches 3 of them out. Flashes come out for Lucian and Trundle. Or not Lucian, just Trundle.
So it's pretty safe to say Vitality probably gonna win.
Echo has to ult out. Kindra's getting very low, has to pop the ult. She manages to live, flashes over the wall. The Lucian picks up the Kindred. The Maokai's right on their back line, tries to get the Greys. Picks up the Echo and they pick up the Karma. The Victor has stayed way too long in that. And this is probably push to win now.
They just.
That was,
I guess that was either they got back into the game or they shut themselves out.
yeah.
And they did not. They had no decent vision around the area, which allowed Lysandra just to destroy them.
Yeah, they couldn't. They didn't clear any of the wards out so that no TPs got on.
So that's.
Trundle tries to defend. And Tomb goes out on the Lucian, but they've already won.
That's a good win from Vitality, so that's another
Yeah.
draw.
That's 1 point each, yeah.
So, yeah, we only cast games that are draws. We don't know going in, we just guess.
We just know, yeah. Let's see if they're as awkward as they were last time. Yeah, see, that's how it's supposed to be done.
Oh, they're sponsored by Daily Motion. The French YouTube,
Oh,
sort of.
well, that's it for.
Oh, their kits are very similar. Are they called kits in this?
I don't know.
I don't know, who cares?